There's a stretch of highway past the county line where the road runs straight through the pines, and the world gets quiet like it's holding its breath, where a man meets the truth he's been trying to forget. I was chasing ghosts in my rearview glass, running from a broken past. But somewhere in the middle of that lonely night, I saw a light, standing silent on a hill of stone, like a mercy calling me back home. There was a cross in the middle of nowhere, shining through the dark out there, like heaven planted a sign in the air, saying, son, I still care. Through the miles of doubt and despair, through the weight of every prayer, there was a cross in the middle of nowhere, waiting for me there. I pulled that truck to the gravel side, fell to my knees and cried, and the wind through the trees in the midnight air felt like a prayer. Every road that I thought was wrong led me right where I belong. There was a cross in the middle of nowhere, shining through the dark out there, like heaven planted a sign in the air, saying, son, I still care. Through the miles of doubt and despair, through the weight of every prayer, there was a cross in the middle of nowhere, waiting for me there. Somewhere past the pain I carried, mercy stood where hope was buried. And I crossed in the middle of nowhere, lit a fire in the cold night air, and the man I was standing there left his burden there. Now every mile and every prayer reminds me of that moment there, when a cross in the middle of nowhere save his soul out there. There's a long stretch of highway in my rear view, full of nights I wish I never knew. Dust on the tires of a heart that ran, trying to outrun the weight of a broken man. Every mile had a memory, every road had a ghost to me. Every prayer felt too late to pray. Every sunrise just another day. And somewhere in the silence I heard your voice say, son, you don't have to stay that way. Somewhere between sin and salvation, mercy found my soul right there in the middle of my desperation. Love took control. I was lost in the dark of my own damnation, running from the truth I'd known. But somewhere between sin and salvation, grace brought me home. Grace brought me home. There was a cross on a hill through the pouring rain, like a lighthouse calling through my shame. I pulled that truck to the gravel slow, felt a peace I had never known. And the wind through the pine trees seemed to say, grace was never far away. Somewhere between sin and salvation, mercy found my soul right there in the middle of my desperation. Love took control. I was lost in the dark of my own damnation, running from the truth I'd known. But somewhere between sin and salvation, grace brought me home. To pray. Somewhere between sin and salvation, mercy took my hand right there in the middle of my desperation. You called me back again. I was drowning in my own damnation, but heaven threw a rope, and somewhere between salvation, you gave this sinner dust on my boots and doubt in my soul, running from a truth I already know. Miles of mistakes in a rearview blur. Every wrong road has led me further. I tried to drown out the quiet voice with broken knocks and reckless noise, but grace kept knocking at my door like a song I couldn't ignore. And every mile I ran away still somehow led me to this place. It was a long way back to grace, through every mile and every mistake, through every night I tried to escape. Love never let me walk away. I thought my story was too far gone, but mercy kept leading me on. Yeah, the long way back to grace was the road that saved my soul. There was a cross by a roadside hill, standing quiet but shining still, and something broke in the dark that night. when I saw that light. And the wind through the trees seemed to say, you were never too far away. Well, it's a long way back to grace, through every mile and every mistake, through every night I tried to escape. Love never let me walk away. I thought my story was too far gone, but mercy kept leading me on. Yeah, the long way back to grace was a road that saved my soul. Some men find God on a Sunday morning, some find Him in a midnight warning. Yeah, the long way back to grace was every road I tried to escape. Yeah, every mile that my heart had chased, just letting it back to His embrace. Now every sunrise on this road feels like mercy in my bones. Yeah, the long way back to grace was the road that saved my soul. I was chasing headlights through the pouring rain, carrying years of guilt and shame. Every mile felt like a fight with a ghost of who I was that night. There was a crossroads past the county line, where broken hearts lose track of time. I stopped that truck and bowed my head, was every prayer I'd never said. And in the silence of that midnight sky, I felt something change inside. He was waiting at the end of that road, where the lost and the weary go. When the world said, oh, you're on your own, grace said you're not alone. Through every mile of doubt I drove, mercy never let me go. Yeah, He was waiting at the end of that road, with arms wide open for my soul. Cross in the distance, a light standing quiet in the night, and something in my heart gave way when I heard those words He'd say. Son, every road you walked before led you right here to my door. He was waiting at the end of that road, where the lost and the weary go. When the world said, boy, you're on your own, grace said you're not alone. Through every mile of doubt I drove, mercy never let me go. Yeah, He was waiting at the end of that road, with arms wide open for my soul. but it led me straight to forgiveness. Yeah, he was waiting at the end of that road where the broken find their hope. Every tear and every load fell beneath his saving love. Through every mile my heart had known, grace was guiding me back home. Yeah, he was waiting at the end of that road with mercy written on my soul. There were valleys I walked through alone, where the shadows felt like stone, and every prayer I whispered in the night seemed to vanish from my sight. But somewhere in the quiet of my fear, I felt a presence drawing near, like a voice I'd known my whole life long, calling me back home. Even in the darkest place, I could feel His grace. The shepherd never left my side, even when I tried to hide. Through the valley of the darkest night, He was there to guide my life. When I thought my soul was far from home and the road was mine alone, the shepherd never left my side. He was walking all the time. I see every step I walked, every battle that I fought was a road that mercy used to bring my wandering heart to Him. And the truth I finally see, He was carrying me. The shepherd never left my side, even when I tried to hide. Through the valley of the darkest night, He was there to guide my life. When I thought my soul was far from home and the road was mine alone, the shepherd never left my side. He was walking all the time. Surely goodness, surely grace followed every step I traced. The shepherd never left my side. Through the tears and through the fight, and he finally brought me home.
There was a flickering sign on the edge of the night, exit 33 in a broken yellow light. I've been chasing silence down that empty road, trying to outrun the weight of my soul. My hands were shaking on the steering wheel, like a man who forgot how to feel. Every mile felt heavier than the last, with the ghost of my past. There's something in the quiet pulled me down to my knees, on the gravel in the Tennessee breeze. It was the prayer I said at exit 33, when the night was closing in on me, when my heart was tired of running free, and my soul was begging to believe. I said, Lord, if you're still listening, I'm right here where a sinner's been, and somewhere in that desperate plea, grace found me at exit 33. There was a cross on a hill through the rain, like a lighthouse calling my name, and the wind through the pine trees seemed to say, you don't have to run away. Every tear falling in the dark that night felt like mercy breaking through the fight. It was the prayer I said at exit 33, when the night was closing in on me, when my heart was tired of running free, and my soul was begging to believe. I said, Lord, if you're still listening, I'm right here where a sinner's been, and somewhere in that desperate plea, grace found me at exit 33. When the night was closing in on me, now every mile reminds me what His mercy did for me, and every sunrise that I see feels like heaven rescuing me. Yeah, the prayer I said at exit 33 was the moment He set me free. A flickering light, coffee in my hand on a cold Tennessee night.
I was halfway broken and halfway numb, trying to outrun what I'd become. Old man sitting 2 stools down, Bible worn like a country town. He looked my way like he knew my task. Said, son, some roads don't last. He said, every sinner's got a story to tell about the night grace pulled him out of hell. That truck stop testimony under a buzzing neon light said Jesus found me lonely on a broken road that night. Now every mile reminds me mercy walks beside of me. Yeah, that truck stop testimony still saving souls like me. Yeah. He said I was a drinker and a runaway son. I left a trail of hurt everywhere I'd run, but grace caught up on a highway bend. Now this old road feels like a friend. He smiled and said while the wind blew through, son, that mercy's coming for you too. That truck stop testimony under a buzzing neon light said Jesus found me lonely on a broken road that night. Now every mile reminds me grace gon' let a heart stay empty. Yeah, that truck stop testimony brought salvation down to me. Testimony under a buzzing neon light said Jesus found me lonely, yeah, on a broken road that night. Now every mile reminds me grace gon' let a heart stay empty. Yeah, that truck stop testimony brought salvation down to me. I had gravel in my tires and dust on my soul, a broken map trying to find my way home. Every wrong turn carved a scar in my name. Every mile whispered I was to blame. Gas gauge low and my faith running thin, running from the places I had been. But somewhere past that county line, mercy caught up just in time. The road kept rolling under neon skies, and something changed deep inside. proclaim my story. Thought my past would bury me, but every mile behind me now led my soul to mercy. There was a church light burning through the rain, like heaven calling out my name. I pulled that truck to the gravel slow, felt a peace I didn't know, and the wind through the pine trees seemed to say, you don't have to run away. These were the miles that led me to mercy. Every wrong road brought me to grace. Every lost night pointed the way to the light of my Savior's face. I thought the dark proclaimed my story, thought my past would bury me, but every mile behind me now led my soul to mercy. Yeah, this scar and every tear is just the road that brought me here. Yeah, these were the miles that led me to mercy. Every wrong road brought me to grace. Now every sunrise on that highway feels like living in this place. I was lost, but love found me, right where broken hearts can be. Every mile behind me now led my soul to mercy. Sun was sinking past the county line, dust in the air and a troubled mind. I've been chasing miles just to clear my head, running from the words my mama said. Static on the dial and a worn-out prayer, lonely roads going nowhere. Then a melody broke through the noise, like heaven whispering through the void. That old station started singing truth, and every word cut straight through. It was a gospel song on the radio, saying grace don't let you go, even when you're lost and running blind. Love is right there every time, and somewhere in that melody something woke inside of me. Yeah, that gospel song on the radio brought my wandering soul back home. Pulled that truck to the side of the road, let that old hymn fill my soul. Tears on my face in the fading light felt like mercy in the night, and the wind through the pines seemed to say, son, it ain't too late. It was a gospel song on the radio, saying grace don't let you go, even when you're lost and running blind. Love is right there every time, and somewhere in that melody, something woke inside of me. Yeah, that gospel song on the radio brought my wandering soul back home. Fade when the night is gone, but that one keeps singing on. It was a gospel song on the radio, saying, "Please don't let you go." But every mile down this road feels like mercy in my soul, and when the night gets cold and slow, I still hear that old echo, that gospel song on the radio, bringing sinners back home. There was an old man standing by the roadside sign, hat pulled low, eyes tired like mine. Said he'd walk through storms I couldn't see, but grace kept walking faithfully. He said, "Son, I ain't no preacher man, just a sinner with a second chance, but the Lord writes stories in the sand with broken hearts and calloused hands." And the wind through the pine trees seemed to say, "Grace still finds a way." God still speaks through broken men, through the scars and where they've been, through the nights that never seem to end. Grace finds a way again, through the tears and through the pain, through the miles of pouring rain. God still writes redemption when He speaks through broken men. Smiled and tipped his hat, said, "I was worse than where you're at, but mercy found me on a road only heaven could have known." And the sunset burning through the sky lit a fire inside. God still speaks through broken men, through the scars and where they've been, to the nights that never seem to end. Grace finds a way again, through the tears and through the pain, through the miles of pouring rain. God still writes redemption when He speaks through broken men. Sometimes the truth comes quietly to a stranger on the street. Yeah, God still speaks through broken men, through the roads that twist and bend, through the soul
shadows that rise again. When mercy walks within, to the dark and to the rain, to the miles of hurt and pain, God still writes redemption when He speaks through broken men. There was a lonely street light on a gravel road, where a tired man finally lost control. I've been running miles from the truth I knew, from every prayer I never followed through. Rain on the windshield, midnight air, silence louder than any prayer. Every mile behind me felt like shame, every wrong turn whispered my name. And something in the quiet broke through the night, like heaven leaning down with light. Mercy parked under that street light, waiting there in the pouring rain. When my world was falling apart that night, grace called out my name. I thought my road was a dead-end line, but love was standing there the whole time. Yeah, mercy parked under that street light and saved a soul like mine. I stepped out in the cold night air, fell to my knees in a desperate prayer. And the wind through the trees seemed to say, son, it's never too late. Every tear falling in the night felt like mercy in the light. Mercy parked under that street light, waiting there in the pouring rain. When my world was falling apart that night, grace called out my name. I thought my road was a dead-end line, but love was standing there the whole time. Yeah, mercy parked under that street light and saved a soul like mine. I thought I'd run too far to turn around, but mercy was the road I found. Yeah, mercy parked under that street light, waiting through the darkest night. Now every mile feels different somehow, since grace turned me around.
Mercy parked under that street light and brought this sinner home tonight. He was standing by the coffee machine, eyes tired like he hadn't slept in weeks. Rain on his coat and dust on his boots, like a man with nothing left to lose. He said, "Brother, life's been wearing me down. I've been lost in every town." But something in his shaking voice made the silence louder than the noise. And I thought about the nights someone must have prayed for my life. Somebody prayed for that stranger standing right in front of me. Somewhere a mama was whispering, "Lord, please set him free." Maybe that prayer crossed the miles, maybe heaven heard that plea. Yeah, somebody prayed for that stranger, just like somebody prayed for me. We bowed our heads by that neon light in the quiet of the night. Two broken men in a roadside place, looking for a little grace. And I felt the same mercy again that once found me back then. Somebody prayed for that stranger standing right in front of me. Somewhere a mama was whispering, "Lord, please set him free." Maybe that prayer crossed the miles, maybe heaven heard that plea. Yeah, somebody prayed for that stranger, just like somebody prayed for me. Someone lifted up to God alone. Somebody prayed for that stranger, and heaven answered that prayer. Now mercy moves through broken lives in ways we can't repair. So when I see a wandering soul, I fall down on my knees. Somebody prayed for that stranger, just like somebody prayed for me.
was a cold wind blowing through the pines, somewhere past the county line. I've been driving with a restless soul, trying to outrun the life I broke. Every mile felt like a weight, every prayer came far too late. But somewhere in that empty night, I saw a light, and the silence felt like heaven listening. It was the night heaven met me halfway, right there on that broken road, when I finally stopped running away and let my Savior take control. I was drowning in the mess I made, lost in the dark of my mistakes. But the night heaven met me halfway, grace carried my soul home. There was a cross standing on a hill, shining quiet and standing still. And something in my heart gave way when I heard your voice say, "Son, you don't have to fight alone." It was the night heaven met me halfway, right there on that broken road, when I finally stopped running away and let my Savior take control. I was drowning in the mess I made, lost in the dark of my mistakes. But the night heaven met me halfway, grace carried my soul home. I thought the road was leading nowhere, but mercy was already there. Yeah, the night heaven met me halfway, changed the man I used to be. Now every mile that I walk today feels like mercy walking with me. Through the storms and through the rain, through the miles of joy and pain, I'll never forget that saving day when heaven met me halfway. I remember that morning like it was today. The weight of my past wouldn't go away. Every prayer I prayed felt hollow inside. Every tear I cried, I tried to hide. I'd heard about mercy since I was a boy, but sin had stolen all my joy. Then one quiet moment changed my life, when I looked at the cross of Christ, and I felt those words deep in my soul: whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Every sin I carried was washed away by amazing grace. That day I was lost in the dark of my own defeat, till mercy met me at His feet. And the day my chains fell off was the day my soul found peace. I knelt by the cross with shaking hands, finally surrendered who I am, and the burden I carried for so long suddenly was gone, and the truth I'd heard 1,000 times finally came alive. That was the day my chains fell off, when the blood of Jesus paid the cost. Every sin I carried was washed away by amazing grace. That day I was lost in the dark of my own defeat, till mercy met me at His feet. And the day my chains fell off was the day my soul found peace. No more shame, no more night. Jesus brought me into light. Yeah, the day my chains fell off was the day I saw the cross. Every scar and every loss found redemption in His love. Now my heart forever sings to the King above all kings, since the day my chains fell off and my soul was finally free. I had wasted all the mercy I was given on a road that led away from home. Every promise that I made was slowly breaking. Every mile I walked alone. I had nothing but the shame I was carrying, and the fear of what I'd see when the house I once called home appeared before me, and the past remembered me. But before I even reached the gate, love was running down the way.
didn't turn away. He ran with open arms of mercy before I could even say that I'm sorry for the man I'd been, for the life I threw away. When the Father saw me coming, grace met me on the way. I had practiced every word I would say to him, like a servant asking for a place. But forgiveness fell before the words could leave me. When I looked upon his face, and the robe of love was placed on me, where shame used to be. When the Father saw me coming, he didn't turn away. He ran with open arms of mercy before I could even say that I'm sorry for the man I'd been, for the life I threw away. When the Father saw me coming, grace met me on the way. But love had been waiting in prayer. When the Father saw me coming, he ran to welcome me, not as a slave returning, but as a son I'd always be. Every tear I cried that day was washed by mercy's ray. When the Father saw me coming, I was finally home again. The highway line was fading in the midnight rain. My dashboard light was glowing on a life of shame. Every mile behind me was a wrong I couldn't hide. I swore that God had left me somewhere far outside. Coffee getting colder in that paper cup. I'd spent my whole life trying to outrun love, but somewhere in the silence of that empty seat, I felt a mercy I didn't deserve to meet. And the wind through that cracked window sang so clear, like heaven leaning down for me to hear. God was riding shotgun that night on that lonely road of my life, when the devil said, boy, you're too far gone. Grace kept holding on. I thought I was lost,
riding shotgun that night. There was a wooden cross at a truck stop light, shining through the fog of that broken night. I pulled that truck onto the gravel slope, sailed to my knees where the sinners go, and the tears on my face felt like pouring rain, washing years of guilt and pain. God was riding shotgun that night on that lonely road of my life, when the devil said, boy, you're too far gone. Brakes kept holding on. I thought I was lost in the fight, driving through the darkest miles of my life. There's somewhere between the wrong and the right, God was riding shotgun that night. I thought I was running from the light, but mercy was riding by my side. God was riding shotgun that night on that long black road of my life, and every mile since that prayer I prayed, I know I've been saved. Now when the road fades out of sight, and the dawn tries to steal my life, I remember the grace in that night. God was riding shotgun that night. There was a rusted folded pump number 3, diesel smell hanging in the Tennessee breeze, an old man leaning where the headlights shine, watching the road like he was reading a sign. I paid for my coffee, he looked my way, said, son, you look like you've been running all day. Then he pointed slow through the windshield view at the little wooden cross hanging there in blue. He said, every mile I drive I'm reminded again, grace rides with broken men. That cross hanging from his rear view, swinging slow in the midnight blue. Every turn and every road reminds him who's in control when the highway disappears from view, and the night feels too dark to get through. There's a light in the things we hold on to, like that cross hanging from his rear view.
Said I used to drink my way through pain, left a lot of scars and a lot of names. But Jesus found me on a roadside night. Now that little cross keeps my soul inside. And the wind through the parking lot signs seem to say, grace still shows the way. Slow in the midnight blue, every turn and every road reminds him who's in control. When the highway disappears from view and the night feels too dark to get through, there's a light in the things we hold on to, like that cross hanging from it rear view. Some men carry chains they can't undo. Some men carry faith that pulls them through. That cross hanging from his rear view, swinging slow in the midnight blue. Every mile of mercy grew from a life he once outgrew. Now every road he's driving through feels like peace breaking through. There's a light in the things we hold on to, like that cross hanging from his